Hey guys, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back with another episode of the Crafty Nomad podcast, Sunday Shenanigans. Alright, so I just finished doing the live with Christy. It was Hook and Stitch Live with Kim and Chris. That's probably going to be the last one, I think. If it's another one, it's only going to be one more, but I think that she might have mentioned that this was going to be the last one she could do. And so we are going to be ending out that whole thing. And you know, sometimes things are only for a season, and the season is over right now for that iteration of Hook and Stitch Live. We'll see what happens and how I move forward with the Saturday, once a month Saturday lives. But in the meantime, I will continue to do what I've been doing on this channel. And yeah, so welcome to everybody who has come in from whether you've been here for a long time or this is your first time catching me. I thank you for spending some time with me, and I thank you for giving me a thumbs up. And hopefully, if you like what you see, you will subscribe. So it's been an exciting week, but before we get into that, let me tell you where you can find me. You can find me on Instagram at Kim the Crafty Nomad, Ravelry at Pettis Kim Knits, PETTISKIMKNITS. You can email me at thecraftynomad@outlook.com. I have a Facebook group for this podcast and an Etsy shop, and all of that will be linked in the description box below. And for today, I just want to sort of go over some things, show you some recent finishes. One whip. I think I only brought one whip. Because I have a couple more whips that I'm working on that I cannot share with you right now. I never thought I would become that podcaster, but here I am with the secret projects. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get started. I think the only whip I want to show you, and I just showed it on the live with Christy, but I want to show it here, and that is my star blanket, my starburst blanket, which is coming along. I really am happy with how it's coming along. I should have put a thing on so you could see where I was last time, but I believe I was still down in this cream section the last time you guys saw it. So I'm ready to start another cream section, because once I did the setup rows, which are like the first 6 or 7, I was able to figure out the math after here that I could do three of the Karen cake, the big cake. This is a Karen big cake in the colorway Toffee Brickle, and this is Crafter's Secret Big Idea in the colorway Dark Ivory. I'm following the tutorial by Bella Coco, and so yeah, I'm just doing 3 of the Karen cake and 3 of the Dark Ivory. So as you can see, I am ready, I believe, depending on where I'm at. Yeah, I'm ready to start the next Dark Ivory 3 rows. Alright, that's the back of it. I just want you to see I got a lot of ends to weave in. But yeah, it's coming along. It's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to just make a video and just insert it so you can see where this is coming along. I have another Karen cake available to me, but it looks like my Karen cake, I'll show you how much. I still have a lot left, so I'm definitely using up this whole cake and maybe then some, but we'll see. Alright, so, and that is living in my giant African print bag. I don't know where I got this fabric, probably downtown LA, but this is one of my early bags. You can always tell one of my early bags because I used to just do this. I used to just sew in a handle, but now I do a separate handle. But yeah, that's that for that. Okay, and that's really the only whip I'm going to show today, that I can show today. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over some finishes that if you watched the reveal of the hashtag Summer Yarny YouTube hop, you've already seen these projects, but if you didn't watch it, I did want to show them here. Plus I wanted to compare and contrast. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to show was Clover and Bramble Summer Edition, and these are I'll link the pattern down below, but this is Clover, this is Bramble, and I just wanted to show you these guys. Look at their flip-flops. They're on flip-flops, y'all. This is the summer edition. For the spring Yarny YouTube hop, I did do the spring edition. So there you go. And if you want more details on these guys, just watch the reveal video, and then please go and watch the entire playlist of all the incredible content that was uploaded on the first day of summer for the hashtag Summer Yarny YouTube hop. Okay, so these guys were made for that. Now what I did was I brought my rock stars over here so you can come see the difference, because the rock stars seem to be a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put Bramble here, right here, and I'm gonna get Bramble from spring. Let me fix up the rock star's beard for y'all. Okay, so here is Rockstar Bramble for spring, and this is comparing and contrasting the two. So these guys came out just a little bit smaller, and I don't know if it's just my tension or it's the yarn, but I still love them both. But that's the two together, and they are definitely, so if I sit them down, well, they look about the same height. They're sitting together. Yeah, this one is a little bit bigger, a little taller, but he's also just a little bit wider. His beard is definitely more, and I followed the pattern, but I think it's just the nature of the yarn, and yeah. Plus, it looks like I unplied most of his beard, and I did not do that on his beard. Okay, so there you go. That's the two Brambles. Now let's have a look at the two Clovers, because there's a definite difference. Now, I think with her, I may have skipped a row in her hat, so her hat is not as tall. But here is summertime Clover and springtime Clover. And you can see springtime Clover has thicker braids. And I also think that's just the nature of the yarn, because I followed the pattern. I used exactly the same thing as was called for in the pattern, but there they are. And if you sit them down, see, this Clover is definitely shorter. But I think her hat is shorter, but her body is also just a slightly smaller. It's about the same. Anyway, I love how she has on a short sleeve outfit for the summer, and she's got on a long sleeve outfit for the winter, for the spring, because it's not quite hot enough yet. But yeah, there they are. Alright, so that's the Clover. Those are the two Clovers. So I just want you to see them together, okay? So for the Summer Yarny YouTube hop, I also made one additional thing, because I had done Clover and Bramble before, and I wanted to have something that you wouldn't be expecting. And so I made this beautiful romantic bag. This is called the Parisian Chic Fat Bottom Bag. And oh my goodness, if you want more details on this, go ahead and watch the reveal. But it's lined, it's got the magnetic closures, it's got embellishments up the wazoo, and I love the clear handles, especially for a summertime bag. I really think you can carry this bag in spring and summer, but I definitely will. I love it. I just love this bag. And I love that Karen cotton cake that I used on it. So that's it. That is the project. I just wanted to show you that here. Like I said, you probably already saw that if you watched the reveal. Now I have one more finish. So a couple weeks ago I showed you guys the Kim bucket, which is my own pattern for a bucket hat. And so I told you then I would be tweaking it. I loved how it came out, but this time I got to where I really wanted to be. This is the newest iteration of the Kim bucket hat, and I absolutely love it. I put up a reel on TikTok and a reel on Instagram, and I put that same reel up on our Facebook group so you could see me wearing it, and it absolutely is perfect. It looks so, it is exactly what I wanted. So we'll be making another one. I think I took the yarn away that I used, but I used that same Caron cotton ripple cake, and I held it together with the Loops and Threads cream cotton in the colorway medium gray. The Caron ripple cake is a 3-weight. The cream cotton is a 4-weight. The cream cotton is, I believe the ripple cake is 100% cotton. The cream cotton is 87% cotton and 13% nylon. And both of them are interesting because the cotton cake is almost unspun. It's like a single. That's what it looks like, a single. And then the ripple cake, the cream cotton, it's plied yarn, but it's loosely plied, and I just love every bit of how this came out. It has an obvious back because it does have a seam, but it's a beautiful seam. It's straight, and I love holding it together with the gray. And I really like, so a lot of people don't like cakes, right? They don't like it because the color change can be unpredictable. It can be abrupt even, or there's a weird color mix between each color, and that, I think that is based on how it's done. I think the way they dye it, sometimes the dye gets mixed up. I don't know. Anyway, but a good way to remedy that is just to hold it together with another color yarn, like with a solid yarn. So with the first Kim bucket iteration, I did hold it together with a white yarn. I should have brought it over here so you can see the difference in how that yarn played together with white. That cotton ripple cake played one way with the white and a whole different way with the gray. And here, when you hold it together with something like the gray, the color changes on the cake can't really be seen, right? Like, you can't really tell exactly when that color changed because the gray is consistent throughout. I mean, you could see it, but you don't get, if you're really bothered by the abrupt color change of a cake, here's a way to remedy that. Just hold it together with a solid color yarn. Anyway, guys, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It looks really good on. I did figure out the sizing on this, and I do believe it would be easy to make it smaller or larger. But anyway, we'll be doing another one, and then we will be writing down the pattern. Then we will call for testers, and then we'll make this available for you guys. But I absolutely love how it came out. All right, so you might not get to make yours till next summer. Unless you sign up to be a tester. Okay, that is it. I love how it came out. I'm probably making this episode just so I can show you how this came out. I did show it on the live, but a lot of people don't watch those, so here you go. Alright, so those are really, is that all I brought? Okay, I think that's it. That's all I brought. That's the entire situation that I want to share. Now, I want to go back and I want to talk about a couple of things that are coming up. So, guys, I've been teasing this all year. It is almost, today is the 25th, I think. The 25th of June, which means that we are only 5 days away from July 1st. and our Christmas in July make-along. And here's what we got going. We've got, we're going to do a make-along on the Christmas Spirit Gnome, which you can find here or on Annie's. You either have this or you can buy the pattern on Annie's. It's also available on Kindle Unlimited. And I have said that the make-along, the whole time I've been wanting to just do this one. But say you can't get a hold of this book or the pattern in any kind of way, you can do any Christmas gnome. The catch is people who do the same gnome as me, which is the one in this book, you will get 2 chances at a prize. And one of the part of the prize is definitely going to be a project bag, a holiday themed project bag. So if you do the same gnome as me, you will get 2 chances at a prize for that. Alright? If you do regular gnome, Christmas gnome, it needs to be a Christmas gnome. But if you do a regular holiday gnome, Christmas gnome, you get 1 chance at a prize. Okay? So I am also going to do a live cast on July 1st. So I'm going to go live on YouTube, and we will get started with this project together. Okay? Alright, so be on the lookout for the timing. I do have to work on it. It's a Thursday. I do have to work, so I got to figure out how I'm going to pull this off. But I will. The good thing is I'm on an earlier time zone, so well, that could be good or bad. Because if I don't do it until 6 o'clock, some of y'all it'll be 9, 10 o'clock at night, but that might be how it goes. Or yeah, I think that's how it's going to go. Anyway, so that's coming up. Now, what is going on right now, though, is we already have the Summer Yearning YouTube Hop we already had the reveal day, but now it's your turn. Please head over to my Facebook group and post up pictures of your recently made, which means you have made it in this quarter, not some old project that you made a long time ago, but a summer themed project that you recently made. Post that in the Facebook group. We will be doing a giveaway. Now, what will be the prize? A summer themed project bag, and this is the fabric that I have chosen. That will be the outside somehow. Well, I don't know how it's gonna be, but these 2 fabrics will be incorporated into our prize for that. Also, my creators who actually submitted, who actually participated and made videos, they will also be entered into a giveaway for a project bag in this same fabric. So be on the lookout for that. But please go ahead. You have about a week before I'm going to draw a winner. So please go over there and post your summer themed fibery projects, and you will be entered into a giveaway to win a project bag. Okay? So I wanted to share that. For the Christmas, I did already talk about that. I think that's actually everything that I was going to talk about. Yeah, I think that's everything. Anything else that comes up, I'll make another video. But please, I really want you to be on the lookout. On July 1st, I will go live, and we will cast on that Christmas gnome together. So let's get your yarns ready, and get your hooks ready, get your project bag ready, and be ready to start your project with me on July 1st. Okay, I think that's all we're going to share today for this episode of the Crafty Nomad Podcast Sunday Shenanigans. Yeah, it's going to be a short one. I think that's it. That's all. So until we meet again, guys, keep it crafty.